bet and get involved as we get into what will be our guaranteed second last map of the event, perhaps the last if Mousesports get off to a good start. They do get the CT side that we talked about. Damages against them early, and they've lost both Voxic and Kerrigan. Perfecto and Simple with the kills to start it off as Boomich wraps back in through the huts, taken out by Flamey is Chris J, who tried to find ground on the last footing inside of the site itself. Now they wrap back in. It's frozen. Robs aren't done. They actually get to Electronic. He didn't have to take that fight. He already has heaven. He could fall off the angle. Bomb is down, and it's suddenly a turnaround. This could be 6-1 in terms of pistols.
How did this collapse? It felt so good. They got the opening two kills. It was all coming together, and now it's all down to Boomich. He has got the bomb on his back, but now very low HP. A bullet to the chest as well, and now one to the head. Frozen to bring the round.
He's got the FAMAS at the ready for it. Flamey, we saw him in front, shot over the box, and actually got Chris down at heaven, so the start is favorable for Navi. We know how powerful they are with the pistols. We saw it on Dust 2. Damage is done, but overextending. Voxic makes it a 5-on-3 for the moment. Very, very slight and short moment, however, because immediately they trade back 2. Flamey and Electronic drop. Robs is still aware they're outside, but they're not done yet. Perfecto at range. Chance for another headshot. Can actually spam with the Deagle. It has enough penetration, but they run instead, and Kerrigan gets the bomb. Bit of a gamble from Simple, because that is the key in the round. Bomb is now in the possession of the CTs.
It absolutely is. Boomich again, unfortunately, doesn't have many points of access here. Down to just 26 points of health. Needs a mistake from the CT side. Whether that will come in, I'm not so sure. 25 seconds. One bullet from that FAMAS will take him down. Can grab the bomb, can't go lower. Has to commit towards his upper bomb site. Maybe he gets one kill here, but
Boomich gets much closer. No smokes, and they're going straight towards Secret. They're actually going to get there. Not only are they going to get there, they're going to face the fact that there's no smokes and take the battles, win the duels. Mousesports in a bit of trouble, down one man. We'll see if they can recover. As Robs climbs up into the heaven, it'll give him a bit more vision of the yard. Frozen's gone, he is as well. All onto Chris J, and I think this one's done. Navi get back into it, 2-1. Good time to get on top of things in the first gun round, keep themselves in the outside, trying to sell this, and then hit upstairs. Perfecto starts it, he'll take out Robs. Frozen still holds his ground, sees at 75, sees the feet, low HP on the second, but he's not ready for it. Perfecto slides. Good start from him so far in this game. Most impact we've seen, I would say, in the early rounds, as he gets 2 kills once more. Chris, he's got an AK picked
here we
up,
go.
And the bomb down. They get in behind. Perfecto drops, but Boomich has Voxic. Chris isn't done. He fights forward. He had that weapon. He had the rifle, and he has a chance. That is ridiculous. Still gets found from him and his AK as the bomb gets gathered. 54 seconds. They've got to start making moves. Perfecto looking solid again on the entrances.
yeah, solid spray control, brings it back to a 4-on-4. 45 seconds remain. Electronic with an access point towards Secret. Kerrigan there, MP9 in hand. Does he commit to this? Electronic at 35 points of health. He swings now. Kerrigan's got a guaranteed kill. The Molotov going around as well. There it is. Lovely work. Good timing. And now Frozen's in trouble. If he gets one, that will do. He's going to burn.
He seemed fireproof for a while. Apparently he was quite frozen. Took a while to thaw out. He nearly got a shot for a second. A Simple wants more than that from inside of Squeaky. Actually gets through the edge of the vent to do so. 7 seconds. He's got it down to the one-on-one. Robs just needs to stay alive, but he has nowhere to hide. It's the kill instead.
No arm up, no nades, and you can see the CT certainly have some. It's going to be Electronic to go down at the start. Good response coming in, though. Should be another kill here for Robs, no problem at all, using that scope. Just chewing through Navi at this point, looking for a 5-1 scoreline.
Very distance position from Robs. I mean, those one-on-ones make all the difference. We're at 4-1 now for Mousesports. They take back the economic lead. Boost behind red. Robs had the lineup right, certainly anticipated it, but they didn't present themselves. And they won't when he repeaks either. So he'll have to be a little bit more patient with the Krieg. Perfecto's only left with 7, by the way. So hardly alive in this round. Then I think about to go down. It's Kerrigan sneaking around with an MP9. Don't have a lot of information because, again, Robs was limited, didn't get the vision, so they're not sure how close they are, but there's not a lot of activity above, and Kerrigan, I think, is going to get inquisitive. Robs gets the kill to start it off, frozen inside.
Slightly deeper towards main entrance, and the warehouse to allow you to properly investigate what's going on about T-Red and his CT's close range.
The only thing that it does do is means that player at Heaven can actually see your head above them if you go to the wide side, but it lets you wrap in faster, and that's what they want to do. They want to take main entrance control. Kerrigan desperate with an MP9 on the ladder, hoping that the SMG could at least spray correctly and accurately to take down his opposition. Nonetheless, Navi have a two-man advantage and the bomb to be planted at the upper site.
Yeah, that's a save. We said the money wasn't great, but there's residual cash. They had the SMGs and FAMASs due to their success they'd found before. Robs, that looked like a kill to me, but didn't quite get enough damage there towards Electronic. That's going to be 9 HP for him. Christian to save the FAMAS. No kit. Don't think he'll be doing much with this one. There it is, Navi. Nice approach towards up. I didn't take too much damage. Just to know, if you saw Kerrigan firing on the ladder there, it is kind of viable, I suppose, with an SMG like that. You're probably going to get the kill at that range, but you don't get any accuracy at all. It's all random as to where the bullet's going to go when you're touching the ladder. Your feet have to be planted on the ground to get full accuracy. As we'll see, Chris J maybe get a rifle here. I don't think he'll...
Smoke off towards Swiggy. You can see his teammate behind Frozen to hold the floor, but he's already gone. Kerrigan turns to find the response, and Simple, with very little HP, is, wow, I thought being about clever to wait for the patience, but Kerrigan's one step ahead, finds him as well.
This is looking great from Kerrigan. What a grand final he's had.
Taking the initiative, isn't he?
Yeah, they've had some amazing mid-round calls, perfect pace changes at the right time. Individually, he's right up there. Flamey, 4-on-1, no chance here. Hoping to cause a dent if possible. The bomb's already down. Plenty of time, but only the smoke and a flash, just seeing if he can catch any CTs out of position here. Most likely target's going to be Kerrigan, but he's really feeling himself right now. He's nailing absolutely everything. Silenced M4. So teammate towards main entrance as well. He's got this one. There it is. Lovely work. 3 kills with Kerrigan.
Voxic, flash out. Frozen's found first. Flamey on the kill. But Voxic still has the Krieg to work with, and you're right, the bomb is down there. Well aware of it as well, with the Deagle sitting at the doors. Voxic's going to go pursuit and aggressive toward that objective. They have downstairs finally. Again, I haven't seen down here. Even when they're there, they can't do anything with it. Perfecto's taken out. I can't see them winning this round. 25 seconds.
Well, this is actually a very good observation now, because almost every team are focusing on the lower bomb side, like in today's nuke. And we haven't really seen them go for a vent dive or nade the door out. They've had a couple of outside executions of the smoke, so they haven't really had many options to get the bomb down here. They've got 8 seconds remaining. I guess they're going to be saving these Kriegs. Need to be careful, though. If Rops has an HG, he does not blow the doors open, but they'll hit towards the...
To Rops, they are there. Molotov to force him out. He's going to go onto the stairs, keep his head down. Doesn't need to peek, but he does. He goes for it. Doesn't find it initially on the AK. You would have expected that he might have on the second peek, but that brings the advantage to Navi.
Yeah, he doesn't miss many Rops, but that one's significant. Kerrigan, though, the master of the upper bomb site. The jiggle peek does somewhat bait him out with the shots, and now it's a 4 versus 3. Voxic really not in a prime position. Kerrigan still fighting back, though. Bomb goes down, 18 seconds, Matt. Flashbang's decent, and Perfecto in position now. Chris J on the flank, though, 13. They can't go towards lower. Has to be a plan and up, but Chris J knows it. He's going to swing. Let it go through.
He's going to be spotted. Perfecto just barely got there. I think Navi overthought that. They
successful there. Smoke lands just on top of it. Electronic given the task going down towards Secret once again. Not quite ready for it. Kerrigan draws the weapon at the wrong time. Cost him his life. Galil takes him down. Unfortunate there, because he didn't have a helmet, and it's the Galil that will have the one-tap potential when that's not in play.
Try and find an opening on the op. Simple has not been presented with many, considering we were building him up at the end of Train, thinking he would make a difference. Getting on nuke hasn't happened yet. Double drop, that's a bit confusing.
Yeah.
Raining men and all of that. Voxic doesn't know where to fire, and he's going to be very dynamic. He knows that they've gone outside, so why sit toward heaven or hell at that point? Why even bother holding an angle with an AWP? He could wrap around and actually get toward main entrance. Get bold play, but reverse flank them. Instead, they're going to hold their nerve, just sit back, wait it out, be patient. But losing heaven is a big problem to hold the upper site. That's one way to be dynamic. Hold the lobby instead.
Oh, they're pushing with the shotgun as well. I have to go down towards lower now. It's Electronic to cover Decon. Robs is surrounded. Oh, he's done for. I think that's the play from Electronic. The spam coming through. Robs just has to try and ignore him. Needs at least a couple. Is a prime position to do so. Oh, bomb. Takes it down. Now he knows the players towards Decon as well, but Simple somehow hits the shot. What's just happened there? Electronic and Simple light them up. And it will be the round. Denise pistol is smoked out. It's a little bit chaotic here, Matt. The Orb to actually pick up the pieces here. One missed shot, Simple will go down. Needs to be so careful. The CT's retreating. They've picked up a Krieg. They've got the man advantage. Remember, full eco. The amount of rounds today Navi have lost to just pistols is getting out of hand. This is something that needs to be fixed within their game.
Perfecto downstairs already. Chris J has the same weapon on the defensive side. Starting to see more and more B plays from Navi as we get deeper into this half, and rightfully so. 2 rounds in a row finally on the T side. Absolutely makes it a contest. Flamey flashed in toward the control room stairs, but flash that certainly heard. Simple will watch the bottom side of the vents. Shotgun style AWP at that point in time. In that position to get that close. Chris still waiting for him to walk in. Door open. He sees them. He's got silo, but not fast enough to get away, and that is an incredibly quick shot from Simple. Given the situation, he nearly finds bottom ramp as well. He's left in a 1-on-3. Not, oh my goodness, aware of Frozen's position, but he actually reacts that fast. He is awake. He's back. He's in this game, and he's going to try and rush this away. He has the bomb. He can actually clutch this out. 14 seconds. He plants as fast as he can upstairs. Oh, but he heard it. He's aware. If he had gone back silo, the safe plant, he was absolutely in the clear for the plant and been done into the clutch, but now he knows he has to go aggressive, and they're both there. I thought there was a chance he hit. Kerrigan up above, smoke down at the door. They've already wrapped around behind him. They'll see the utility, so they've got the opener, and boom, it isn't done there. Never mind the USPs, never mind the force buy. They're backing it, but the ball's down. Robs doubles up. He has a smoke that he can hide in and disappear as well. And that makes things very awkward. The bomb seems to be the one that always gets caught for Navi.
Yeah.
Go back to the first round, they went lower. They lost it at the secret entrance. Robs just what was a fantastic entrance apart as Voxic nails Boomich. And Electronic makes something happen with a Deagle, but he's still left against Voxic on the op, who's dropped down. I don't think Electronic's aware of it through the gap.
In this best of 5.
It's always the bomb for Navi. I don't understand what they're doing to leave it in the open so frequently. Voxic starts off with a wall on red and then finds Electronic up above as well in a very fractional shot. Chris is going to try and back off this. Perfecto's already done for on 22 HP with only the Deagle to work with. It's going to be double digits for Mousesports on the CT side, and Navi's chances and hopes. How halted were they? You give up an eco. Just note the double up on Nuke, but you saw what Chris was doing. He's got an M4 close to his position, so we can swap if they don't find the picks, or if he does and then wants to be a little more combative and aggressive defensively. Oh, drop down. Molotov off, and Boomich actually finds Chris, so the first op gone already. Did fire a shot, they would have known it was there, but Voxic's already given away his position as well. Kerrigan's going to add to it. It's back to the advantage for Mousesports, only by 1. Boomich finds Robs as well. He's got good control. He's all the way around on Heaven. I think they're going to have problems holding this upper site, Mousesports, and Kerrigan's holding at main entrance, but he'll be quickly negated by a single smoke.
He's got a good angle, though, with this AUG. See what he can make of it. First kill not going to be his. Perfecto. Left the low HP. Voxic really coming to his own now. It's a 2 versus 1 for himself. What?
He kept the op? They had no idea he pushed all the way through? They thought he might have grabbed the AK, instead he went back? 49 seconds, bomb is picked up. They had to go back for it. Boomich is aware and goes down the vents. So this will buy him space. Now what this, okay, he does switch over. I was gonna say, does Voxic have that much confidence to stay in the AWP? No. He goes to the Krieg, door closed, he opens it immediately. Boomich knows exactly where to turn his attention, but there's time enough to work with.
One smoke, flashbang, so does have to come swing out of here. He knows exactly where Boomich is. The flashbang drop. This will be such a sick round from Voxic, he can't pull it off.
That situation. Flamey, headshot position drops off. Voxic with the pressure. Boomich is going to rotate Speedway. That puts pressure back onto the other 2 players inside, but Flamey's undetected. At least stays and holds his nerve. Watch the HP. Robs was the one that was on 100. He's down. This is winnable. Managed to get the vent dive in, but they're sitting on 4 and 5 HP respectively, Kerrigan and Chris J, and they have to be very swift. Flamey's got to hit 1 shot there, and they're done. I'm surprised he doesn't.
He's going with a headshot. He doesn't have the intel. He's so low. But still has the advantage of the smoke, makes things a little bit more complicated. On the ramp, another bullet will do it. And you can see being so tentative now. They're so fragile, so squishy. The smoke providing a veil still, and it's going to be a 2 versus 1. Surely Chris J can't do this. Already had some heroics. The bomb's at a very awkward spot. What's happened there? And now it will be Electronic to defuse. Still heavy favorites at this point, but that can change very quickly. After losing that pistol, they give this round up their full eco. And Voxic, He's committing off to the flashbang. Does get Perfecto in an awkward position. He'll be dropped. Perfecto, SİMPLE doing damage. Even more so that M4A4. And now just one player remaining. Chris J waits the rotations here. Should be taken down, which he is. Flamey gets home. Sending him up on a cast. That's it. Globals, as we make our way outside, is going to be Voxic. Confident is Frozen to get the trade. A surprise approach here, knowing that the money is in a position that's a little bit awkward. You won't have the orb just yet, and now SİMPLE have to rotate down. Trying to get as much intel as he can, communicating with his teammates here. Smoked off, Boomich has bought them some time. Sends them packing and dissuades them from their descent towards lower. Flash over, allows them to get out of secret.
Shotgun for Perfecto on the site. Again, this is the map where you'll see it most frequently used. Does struggle to rotate. That's a distance you don't want to hold. So yeah, defensive smoke, force them to get closer. He's sitting where they have to plant the bomb, so eventually they have to head his direction. And as the bomb gets planted, they try to use his smoke against him. He can't get the kill, so they actually get away with it, but he does damage. Whew. And then Voxic knew where he was dwelling on the other side. Just SİMPLE. First gun round, and it's already going to be the first T round for Mousesports. Great start.
Yeah, fantastic work. Money actually pretty low on the CT side. I think SİMPLE has to save this M4. He's got 3K in reserve, an incendiary, a smoke, a kit. Can't go for this.
You think he's going to smoke from here and try and ninja?
Nah.
All right, he's going to fake that out and get them closer. He just wants them to go back to the bomb because if it takes a gun down, that's worth it in itself. But they're not that silly. So they'll get away, and so too will SİMPLE with the garage. He's off on the odd angle, and it's going to catch him out because he actually did not expect a repeat rather than an angle held from Electronic. So one for their trouble, two for their pain, but that's brought back by Robson. Frozen as it's now just Flamey and Boomich to try and defend.
Now this was the force, remember. 3 rifles and a couple of pistols brought into the mix. Flamey, with no utility whatsoever, makes his way towards heaven, but I like this. Squeaky door, Boomich has got at least 1 kill. He didn't see the barrel, didn't commit to the check. They have a kit, Boomich with no smoke. He'll be the one defended here by Flamey, does damage. MP9 strikes, flashbang comes through. He has to be the one to defuse, remember. There's no kit on Flamey at this point. It'll be 10 seconds. He's trying his best to battle them through this round. The defuse coming in now is actually looking pretty good. 2 seconds. They haven't checked it.
Okay, they got him. Whew. I thought he was going to get away with time.
Don't you dare touch him. Carrigan, he's had enough. He knows that the end is near. Needs to pick up the pace before we get kicked out. Bomb to be planted, and that's going to be round completed. It's going to be 13-7 now.
You'll have to take me kicking and screaming, Henry.
Oh, I will, sweetheart.
Electronic just waiting up above, bomb down already with 9 players alive. CT's not able to do much with the argument, and without any investments at all, nor do they lose anything, but nor do they serve to gain anything by going down, because they actually give money away. Kerrigan's going to get $600 extra just for that kill on the MAC-10. SİMPLE's going to go for the... Oh, he's got to try at least once a series. $1,500 that he pulled that off. It would have been massively beneficial for his team and his teammates, but...
The fact that might not have helmets here, Flamey gets a lot of damage off with the nade, follows it up with a couple of kills. That's enough. With the MP9, he's gone above and beyond expectations there. So a chance to slow things down. Still a viable round here for Mousesports. They're going to be smoking towards the window. Molotov a decon. This one a quick plan at this stage, but Boomich, he knows he can deny. He can sacrifice himself. But the bomb already goes down here. And now we've talked about it all tournament long. The lower bomb site, in a 3-on-4, you would still favor the T's. And look at this utility. 2 Molotovs, flashbangs, HEs, and nothing in that department for Navi.
The interesting thing, though, is that I don't know that they're aware. Okay, they are looking at it. Kerrigan's aware. I was going to say, I'm not sure they're totally awake to the fact that Boomich has been sitting inside of the control room for that long. They managed to at least get the creek. That is a tumultuous battle. That is tenuous through the edge of the catwalk. I'm surprised they get away with this. Rops, 6 HP. Thankfully, the Molotov goes in his favor. That's going to force Electronic away.
Can't do it.
7 seconds, he's gone. The Molotov alone will save it, and that is a remarkable feat, considering it should have been a double from the ramp. So it's going to go 14 rounds. Mousesports with 2 to go. Teleportation, you dive in the first vent, come up the second one to get deeper inside of the upper sights. SİMPLE already holding on Speedway. We saw Boomich do that in the opening pistol round. He gets the first kill in round 22 because of it, as Electronic continues to try to use that ladder, but he's forced off. Smoke's still down.
3
If they
players on the
drop,
bomb
though,
side floor. This is insane.
If they
it's going to
drop,
work out.
I was going to say, if they drop, he's already ready for it. And if they go forward, they're already there. So he gets the kill on a Frozen, and we have more rounds because it's going to be 14-8. Mousesports, more importantly, are kept off of championship board, and Navi's chances of avoiding overtime, at the very least, are still alive.
Where there's life, there's still hope. We'll see if Robs can do anything about this. With 10 seconds remaining, I don't think so. The bomb is still towards the upper bomb side there, so he'll save the AK-47. He's got $11,000. It's negligible whether he survives or not at this point. He's gonna have... Damn. That's
Fast. Yeah. To get outside and peek silo that convincingly this far to the round, 15 seconds. I mean, yes, the spawns have been moved forward on the T side, but that is impressively confident from Electronic. It's not going to be unanswered, though. Chris gets Simple back, and we sit to 4-on-4. Smoke to bounce down and cover off the squeaky doorway. Meanwhile, Smoke to cover off Ram. Flamey steps wide, but Frozen finds the trade onto him. We know that they've been playing Speedway. Watch for the hold. Chris is going to be obligated with it until they can securely get on top of the ramp. And Frozen, the mullet. The attempt for the Molotov was to keep them from rotating in on the flank, but that has failed. So they have to be aware of the possibility. Nonetheless, door opens and closes. Boomich wants to keep his security alive and his life intact. He'll take the door and break it down so he can at least peek through it, but bomb is already planted, so that's just for information, and a smoke will negate that either way.
20 seconds. We've seen this lower bomb side become a fortress before. Again, no utility, a couple of flashes, no smokes, no incendiaries. Time ticking away, need to get their skates on now, need kills. 10 seconds on the clock, first kill comes in, Boomich gets it, Frozen, great positioner, looking for a couple of frags, can't do it. But here's Voxic, looking to find championship point, he's done enough. The defuse can't come through, Boomich will have to save. And there we have it, Mousesports. They have broken them financially, and they've got themselves...
Look how fast they are this time as well. Boomich goes over top. It is Electronic who found the kill outside last time to at least shut it down. Perfecto, 2 on the MP9. It's on to Chris in a 1-on-2. Perfecto's low. He has a chance.
He can do this.
He can do it. We saw him clutch 2 1v5s. He certainly can. Drive-by shooting for Perfecto. No reaction time from Chris. He only loses a fraction of health. He's down to 73.
He's got so much time to work with that. Luckily, didn't take a lot of damage. Chris J. 1 smoke, 1 Molotov. I'll see where Flamey's positioned. He's currently in the ramp room, I believe. Difficult to tell on the mini-map. But Perfecto, he needs to find a weapon if possible. Still on that MP9. Guns all over the place. He doesn't want to make any sound cues here. And they're both towards upper. Chris can smoke and plant. He might as well. No point faking it.
It's told.
And here they come. Molotov available. First kill should be guaranteed. No,
but a Molotov behind him prevents him from doing so, and Rops, he got in behind afterward. The player that rotates leaves a gap, and Rops identifies it. Frozen capitalizes. That is an incredible grid mount call from Rops, but it's not done yet. Perfecto and Simple each finding a kill in return.
Look at the HP. Frozen, Rops so low. Chris J will have to do the heavy lifting once again. They have a minute. They can slow this down and piece together the jigsaw. They have 1 smoke has been deployed. I say they smoke that, and they're going to go towards upper, maybe? Chris J seems happy just to get that plant down. They're going to spam it. Frozen makes a footstep just to buy him a little bit of time there.
Does Simple have a kit?
He does.
Oh, I thought he might just drop.
Yeah, I thought
if
that
someone
for a second
made noise
too.
and you just instant diffuse this, because there's still a good amount of time on that smoke. There's about another 4 seconds even now as it dissipates. Okay, I was a little off on that, but enough that there was certainly a 4-second diffuse available. Simple waits to get baited in. He'll take Frozen down.
Chris J looking to close things out here. This could be enough, map. It's going to be Simple in the 1 versus 2. There we have it. They close it out.